Hey my beauties, it's MissUniqueBeautii in the building and I'm back with another video. If you're new to my channel, tap that subscribe button so that you won't miss out on any of my new uploads. And if you have already subscribed, what's good, what's poppin', welcome back to my channel. The first item you're going to need is a crochet wig cap, then the headband of your choice, your needle and thread, some T-pins so that you'll be able to secure your wig cap to your mannequin head, a pair of scissors, and the crochet locks of your choice. Now the hair that I'm using today is the Zulu braid boho lock, and I have it in 2 packs of number 2, 2 packs of number 1, and 1 pack of TPP PNK/1B, which is like a pink and black ombre, which is right here. And this hair to me gives me that goddess lock effect, and that is why I chose to go along with this hair. This crochet wig cap that I'm using is a cap that I did order from Amazon a long time ago because I was trying to choose whether I wanted to use this cap or the shake and go caps that I've been using in my previous videos, and this cap gets the job done, but I prefer the shake and go cap over this cap because that cap has combs and this cap does not. Right here I'm just showing you guys what these locks look like. They're a regular crochet lock with curly strands hanging off the sides of them to give you a more fuller look, and also it gives you that goddess lock effect. Now I'm going to show you guys how to apply these crochet locks to your cap, and then I'm also going to show you guys a really great example of how to stagger your crochet locks onto this cap so that you can eliminate the gaps that you will have at the end. The reason why you are staggering your locks / crochet braid / crochet twist, whatever crochet style that you're doing, is to eliminate the gaps in between your cap. Now you do not want to see any gaps in your cap, so staggering it does help that to not happen. Right here I'm just showing you guys that I started a new row and how I'm placing this lock in between the 2 previous locks that I created in the previous row. And right here I'm just showing you guys once again, you want to make sure you're placing it in between the 2 locks in the previous row because this will provide the most coverage when it comes to these gaps in your cap. Another thing you want to do when you are first beginning to crochet these locks into your hair or any kind of crochet styles, you want to make sure that you're not putting them too close to each other as well, especially in the back, because the back is, you won't be seen. People won't see the back as much as they will see the front. So you want to space the back further apart from each other than you would in the front. Now if once you're finished placing them further apart from each other and in the end you still have more locks left over, you can use those extra locks that you have left over to go ahead and fill in these spaces in the back if you want to do that. But like I said, as long as you will not be able to see them from the front when people are looking from you, it doesn't make any sense to add all that extra hair into the back when people will never see it anyways. Now that I've shown you guys how to stagger your crochet locks in the back of your head, I'm going to go ahead and apply my headband to my mannequin head, and I am going to flip it inside out so the seams is on the outside, so that when I'm done sewing this and I flip it back over, you won't see the seams on the outside. When I am sewing this headband onto the cap, I sew it to the very edge of the cap, and I also like to sew one side at a time to prevent the headband from being lopsided on one side versus the other side. It just keeps my headband evenly placed onto my wig cap. Also, when you are sewing this headband onto your wig cap, you do not have to sew your stitches too close to each other, because when you sew them too close to each other, it actually takes away the elasticity in the wig cap. So you don't have to sew them too close to each other, because you still want your cap to have some stretch when you're putting it onto your head. Now I'm just going to show you guys what this headband looks like once you flip it up over the edges of your wig cap. Now I'm just going to go ahead and continue to stagger these locks along this back section. Now I'm going to go ahead and fill in this bottom back section, and I am going to put them a little bit closer together just so that when you pull this up, you have enough coverage in this back section. This is what this back section is looking like once I went ahead and filled in the crochet locks wherever I wanted them to be. Now I'm going to speed this section up because I'm just going to go ahead and crochet the sides in, and I am going to continue to stagger them as well onto the sides just so that we can have the most coverage along the sides as well. This is what the cap is looking like once I went ahead and filled in the sides and the back, and now I'm going to go ahead and fill in this back section a little bit more, and I'm going to complete the front section off camera, and then I'll be right back. This is what this cap is looking like once it's all completed. I went ahead and filled in the pink color in the front, and as you guys can see, I did place the pink ones closer together in the front just so that you can have the most coverage in the front, because the front is what will be seen. Now I'm just showing you guys what this cap looks like once I go ahead and pull all the locks up and show you guys how everything is laying around the cap. And as you can see in the back, you can't really see any gaps once that hair is pulled down. And right here, I'm just showing you guys what everything looks like and how I place everything in the back. And as you can see, we have a lot of coverage in this back section. Now I'm going to just pull the headband up so that you guys can see exactly what it will look like with the coverage from the headband. Now the style that we'll be doing on this Crochet Locks is the half up, half down style, just so that you guys can see what this hair looks like in this style. I didn't have any hair ties close by, so I went ahead and used 2 of the crochet locks and I tied them together at the top and the base of this ponytail just to secure this ponytail at the top. I do want to mention that we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and once we hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, I will be doing a huge giveaway. So you guys do not want to miss out on that opportunity. Make sure you're sharing my videos with your friends and families and get them to subscribe so that we can begin this giveaway. Now I'm going to go ahead and flip this headband up, and then I'm going to spin her around so that you guys can see all this wonderful coverage that this headband is giving you and that this style is giving you. I love the way this came out. It came out so perfect. I love that pink color. It's such a beautiful pop of color and I just love it. In this video, I was able to show you guys how to create your own faux locs headband wig. Now this wig is super lightweight. You can easily put it on and go anywhere you want, and I love the pop of color of this pink that I chose to do on this wig. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below any questions that you may have, like this video, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye my beauties!